When I got into addiction, I was probably about 15, 16 years old. I went to a party one night and everybody was having a whole lot more fun than I was. So I wanted to try in on some of the fun. And it just progressed and led from that moment on, you know. And I used methamphetamine for the first time that night and I was hooked from then. My addiction at first, when it started off and everything, I thought it was great. It kept me up where I could do things. But over time, I got to noticing that it was harder on my body and stuff. And involvement in the law, involvement in the court systems. And it just took me down paths that I really didn't want to go. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun at doing stuff where I could stay awake for days in on end. But I didn't really realize at the time how much it was taking a toll on my body. What led me to Second Hope was I've been locked up here in Dismas, 51 Lytle Street, 2 different times. One time was back in 2018, and I met Mr. Gary Posgrove there. And he tried to get me to stay up here that time, but I went back home doing the same things, fell right back into the same rut, got locked up again, and come back to Dismas. And Mr. Gary was still doing his purpose-driven life class up here. So I got back into the purpose-driven life, going to church with him out there. And he was telling me, he said, "John, we still got the second chance or Second Hope House if you want to come to it." And I promised Mama before she passed away that I was going to do everything I possibly could to stay off the drugs. So this time I didn't go home. I stayed up here in Louisville with Mr. Gary and them and come to Second Hope. And that's where my new beginning has started.
Let me ask you, while we're still recording, how long have you been sober now?
It'll be 4 years, August the 9th.
How long have you been out of incarceration?
I got out of incarceration, this here, a little bit over a year ago. Yep.
So it's almost been 2 years.
It's almost been 2 years. Probably trying to do away with all those old masks that I have, trying to put different masks on to be different people, you know, and just be myself, you know. Just be honest with myself and don't worry about what other people think, because in the end, God's gonna love me. I got to meet my son for the first time a year ago, and we're hitting along great. They're getting to have a baby any day now. Her name's gonna be Paisley, and I'm having a good family relationship now. My relationship with my God is better today. I actually talk to him multiple times going through the day, thanking him for everything that he has put, all the opportunities that he has put in front of me. But at the end of the day, we still got to make that choice to take those opportunities. We can't just, he ain't gonna just throw them to us and there they are, you know. We actually got to strive for those opportunities.